Okay. So, OBS just kind of disconnected the stream there. Not sure what happened, but I let it go to break for a few minutes just to check to make sure that everything was still working. And it seems to be, it seems to be working fine. At least for now. So let me, sorry. I'm so tired, seriously. Oh, hold on. Let me talk to this guy. Let me keep looking for this person along Taihei Boulevard. I'm so tired, seriously. What's wrong? You know what's wrong? My shift ended at 6, and from that point on, I was working unpaid overtime. I had to, pretend to enjoy groping some lady for hours. That sounds like a personal problem. I think Shota-san says we be cut. Okay, well, I'm not. Really? Okay, stop. Well, now I don't. Well, now I'm not. When you say, yeah, when you just start calling people ugly like that, now I don't care. Now I'm not supportive of you. Must be rough. See it. All right, now. Now I need to keep. I'm gonna keep looking through here. Oh, I should save. So just gonna look for a bit. I'll be back later though. Sure. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, that stream disconnect. That is the first time the stream is disconnected in a long time. I'm not sure where that came from. Hmm. So yeah, let me continue on Taihei Boulevard and then Taihei Boulevard East, and see if I can find this guy. Basically, my current plan, what I'm doing right now is in here is I'm trying to find someone who will tell me about a secret weapons shop that is available in the adult DVD store, which is a sentence that I can only say while playing a Yakuza game.
Nah.
Hey, I got some sweet info. Want to buy it off me? I'll get you for 3 big ones, 30,000. Okay, I think this is the guy. Fine. What's your big secret? All right, keep this on the down low. And over 30,000 yen. But you know that video store a little bit north of here? They got a secret business in the back. You want to see the goods? All you got to do is just ask the clerk if you've got housewives in a bind. There you have it. If you haven't figured it out already, you'll know what you saw. I guess they're weapon. I guess they're regular weapons buying clientele are housewives, which understandable. Housewives desire. Housewives deserve to. Housewives deserve to have weapons as well. Oh, so cold. Huh? This guy looks uncomfortable. Okay, well that's another side quest we've gained that we could access, but that's another side quest we're getting access to, but I'll wait to do that one until a little bit later.
私知りません。勝手なこと言わないでよ。いいからこっちおいでって何にもしないんだからさ。嫌です。
Now, I actually, whilst finding out this information after in between, after last stream, whilst finding out about this whole secret room, secret weapons store, I got roped into this quest, so I actually kind of know how this quest plays out.
知るか、ナブス。ありがとうございました。あの親父超しつこくて。
So, as you can guess with... Well, I mean, I feel like it's not a spoiler for me to say that there's a scam as part of this quest, because, again, all the side quests in this game are Kiryu getting scammed and him having to fight his way out of it. No, I'll say I'll pass.
いいんだ。 気にすることはない。
そうですか。気が変わったらまた声かけてくださいね。
Yeah, we're
待っ
gonna
てます
wait.
から。
I'm gonna wait for a bit. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh dang it. Okay, well, there's this store, but we'll wait to go here until...
何なんだ。
It'd also be a good opportunity to see if maybe I can sell some of these broken weapons. I'm not gonna be... Yeah, I can maybe sell some of these broken weapons. There's a fourth... Okay, there's a fourth guy over there. Oh, jeez. Oh, good. That's right. I need the B style in order to carry the in order to grab the bigger stuff. Come on. Dang, Kiryu just wrecked that motorcycle. That's gotta be his strength too. Just he hit them so hard he broke that motorcycle. All right, time for the secret. Yes, yes, wonderful, lovely. Okay, secret weapons store, please. Jeez, let's not ask too many questions. Okay, let me sell some stuff. Now what? Okay, the wooden driver, yes. Metal iron, sure. Nameless katana, yes. Yeah, also antique gun. This lumber. Gentleman's umbrella. Do I want to sell... you know, I'll keep the Marlin cannon. Now, what you got? Binding. Does cloth binding can be wrapped around your waist, protects against minor attacks, grant resistance to bladed weapons. We got the steel mail. Oh, I should also quit that black belt. Fireproof shirt. Okay. Provides resistance to electrical shocks. Let's see. Reinforced jacket is extremely heavy and protects against fire. What does keep from getting staggered by an attack? High-tech shin guards. A pipe made from extremely long ally used often when making aircraft frames. Okay. Ooh, geez, these are expensive. Police baton. 180,000 yen for a police baton? A modified police baton. 830,000 yen for a okay, well, it's a modified police baton with a stun gun built in it, but still. It's one weapon designed for self-defense, might not work so well in a real fight. Oh, gosh. Dagger? Okay, definitely want a dagger. Because I've gotten, like, like at least one move from fighting, Majima. Butterfly knife would be good, too. Super spicy knife. The blade of this knife contains bits of chili pepper that leave a burning sensation to those it has. Oh my gosh, that sounds awful. Let's buy one. Spiked bat, yes. Plus a collapsible steel staff, that's nice. So it's puncture wounds your target. Okay, it's like 142,000. 9mm photon blade power type. Oh dang. Well, I am. I'll have to come back and get that one. It's like a really handy flamethrower. Okay. I will. You know, I'll get the hunt. I'll get these. Wait, well, fixing equipment for the guns is really just, can you give me more ammo? Okay, this will take... Yeah, that's good. So, I guess maybe I have to go... Wow, they really have everything. They really have everything on Kamurocho. Now... Okay, now that I've done that... First off, let me equip... It gives you incredible strength in throwing opponents. Now, equip that. And let me... Okay, I'll keep the wooden katana equipped. Okay, let me talk to her again, and I'll do both of these side quests right now. But now that I've done this, that took me a little bit longer than I expected to do that. That's just because I kept running into fights. But now that I've done that, I'll go and do this side quest here, and then I'll go back here, complete, and basically go back. I'll continue my tour of Kamurocho, doing any side quests that side quests that I find, and and exploring all these different places you can visit.
気が変わりました。お
Right?
店すぐそこなん。
ああ、行こうか。
ここ
Here we are. It's my go-to spot, so I'm kind of a regular.
お兄さんにも気に
I
入っ
hope
て
you
もら
like
え
it
る
here
と
as
いい
much
ん
as
で
I
す
do,
けど
tough guy.
私って
I
酔う
I
と
tend to get
男の
kind
人
of
に
handsy
甘え
with
ちゃう
hot
んで
men
す
when
よ
I'm
ね
drunk.
だか
And
ら
like, I try to be
気をつ
careful
け
when
る
I'm
よう
all
に
alone,
してるん
but
ですけどお兄さんみたいな人だ
this is the most green
安心
tinted
して
bar
もら
I've
えちゃ
ever
う
been
か
in.
も私
And
男は
like,
やっぱり
this is
強くなきゃダメ
this
だ
is
と思うん
almost
です
Splinter Cell Chaos Theory levels of green.
その点お兄さんは凄みもあるし
The chairs are
ゴールドだ
green, the
し
bottles are green, the
なん
walls
か
are
好き
green.
になっ
It's
ちゃ
all
いそう
green.
お兄さん
So,
は
Stud Muffin, what do you
前の
think about
こと
little
ど
old my?
う思います
I don't know. I only just met you. I don't. Hmm. I'm think. What would be the most Kiryu line here? I think you're cute. Now Kiryu is pretty honest, but he's also, but because he's honest, he's also kind of dense. So he would be the kind of guy to go. Ah, well, I don't know. I just met you. We'll go with the nice line. I'll go with the nice line.
かわいいよ。食べちゃいたいくらいだ。
Okay, well, you're getting a bit too. Okay, well,
本当
hold
です
on.
か
That first line, they're calling her cute. That's good.
けど
I might be going a
嬉
little,
しい
might be going a little too far with that second
前
line.
は今が食べ頃だからお兄さんみたいな人に食べてほし
Okay,
い
clearly, okay, might not have made the right choice here. I'm surprised that liquid in that glasses isn't green.
乾杯しよう二人
No
の
need to be shy. This one's on my, so let's toast. Actually, sorry, it's not very. Sorry, it's a little early to be drinking for me.
今は飲む気分じゃないんだ。
I'm not really in the mood for a drink right now.
どうして
What's up? You don't want to drink with me?
お客さん
Sir, you wouldn't make a young lady cry now, would you? Well, do you have anything alcoholic? I'm just not really in the mood for out. I'm just not feeling really interested in booze right now. Do you have anything alcoholic? Please, mister, don't make poor old Bai say cheers
今は飲む
alone.
気分じゃないんだ。
Marzesco fan, welcome Mrs. Kiryu's a very mathematician's answer kind of guy.
こっちもボランティアじゃねえんだ
Listen, sir, I'm trying to run a
飲みに
business
来た
here.
んじゃねえのか
Besides, did you come here to drink in the first place?
お兄さん
See, mister? Listen to the barkeeper. Let's toast, okay? Okay, fine, but please, can I just, like, do you have any water? Or maybe some orange juice?
飲まないと言ったろ。
I said I'm not going to drink, didn't I?
どうしても飲
Are you seriously gonna turn down free liquor?
睡眠薬入りだな。
It's watered down piss.
この水
Has pills in it.
どうしたのお兄
What
さ
do
ん
you mean, mister?
客を眠らせてぼったく
Drugging a customer and scamming them while they're smashed. Roofies in this day and age? What an old-fashioned con.
人聞きの悪いこと言う
Are some pretty nasty
こ
accusations.
の女もグルだ。
Are some pretty nasty accusations.
払いも
This woman's in on it
な
too.
かなか
And that
手が込ん
drunkard,
でるな
most likely. I have to admit, you planned this out pretty
あん
well.
まりわけわかんない
If you're gonna start throwing around accusations,
なんだってんだ
and what if I am? Getting rough with the marks ain't exactly my hobby.
じゃねえんだけどな。
構うことねえ。
I won't be no marks if he talks. Get him!
上等だ。
Bring it on. Oh, I didn't turn off my camera for that one. Dang it. It is... Dang, just every side quest in this is just someone trying to scam Kiryu. Poor guy. Oh, there's so much stuff in... Oh, jeez! Oh, that was amazing! Ow. Unfortunately, by breaking me to this very green bar, they've given me more weapons. Man, if there is anyone who has if there is any fictional character who has mastered the Tavern Brawler skill, it is in Dungeons and Dragons. It is Kiryu.
わかった。
This man is the master of Tavern
勘
Brawling.
弁してくれ。
口ほどにもねえな。
はい。
I was going to use my weapons in there, but since I mean they had all these chairs sitting around, so why not? Why not mess? If they were gonna try, listen, he tried to pick a fight with me in his bar, so of course I'm gonna mess up the place.
勘弁していただけないでしょう
How about letting us off the hook?
いいだろう。
Sure thing.
それじゃあ
Well, now I think we better excuse ourselves.
本当にどうも
I'm really sorry. I guess I should have picked, you know, maybe I should have picked not a chance. I really wasn't sure to answer to pick there. Okay, now we're gonna go back here. And I'm just gonna go around for all these different places I can visit. Let me see, what's my health at? My health's about at half, so... Ooh, wait, hold on. I got like 32 levels of experience that I can use. You can unleash heat actions and using the... Oh, okay, I hadn't. HD rank. What is my ranking? I can't get that one. Hold on, let's see. We C rank him. We C rank him Majima everywhere. G rank. B rank. Defeat Zombie Majima. Zombie Majima. Double S rank. Triple S rank. Gosh. Okay, so I don't have. I'm not going to be able to get any experiences levels in that. First, for heat action require you to be in climax heat mode. And get that one. First time you grab an enemy in combat while in a calm state, the heat gauge will rise drastically. Snap the enemy armor and wielding in one hand. There's no room for mercy in a brawl. I don't know. I have plenty of mercy. Right now, you can't wreak havoc and increase the amount of XP you gain from eating. Oh, I get experience from eating stuff? I did not know that. Essence of Extreme Brawler. Okay, Essence of Extreme Rush, alright. Eagle Spirit boosts the damage deal when attacking stun enemies. Sure. Okay, let me see if there's any more of these I can get. Confirm up to 4 consecutive quick steps in rush stop. Oh, don't have enough. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go. I know I'm passing by some places, but I'm basically gonna go all the way back to this starting area. Maybe do this side quest. Oh, sorry, excuse me, sorry. And then I will walk up and down the street visiting all these different places. Sorry. Oh, the matches. The matches. It's Moemi, the match seller. She's acting strangely.
Oi,
Hey, Moemi. Oh, Kiryu-san. You look like you're freezing. Are you alright? Kiryu-san, please. I need a favor. Could you watch over the matches for a few minutes? I don't mind. Are you sure you're okay? Well, thank you. I just need to, water some flowers. So that's what was wrong. I was worried she was coming down with hypothermia, but she only needed to use the bathroom. She asked me to watch over these matches. Please have Kiryu just cut like Kiryu just stand in that one spot, just staring down at the matches. I better keep a close eye to make sure these matches don't get stolen. Family's livelihood depends on it. Hmm. Look, what's going on over there? Creepy. Oh, there's something by his feet. I wonder what it is. Is that a weapon? Aren't those matches? What? Is that like super shady? Let's get out of here.
oh,
I feel like there are fewer people around than before. Kiryu-san! Oh, you're back. We kept watch to keep the matches safe. Thanks, but I couldn't help but notice, Kiryu-san, you're kind of scary. What? You had a very steely gaze that deterred people away. So that's why everyone cleared the sidewalk. Probably. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. You protected my matches, Kiryu-san. I'm sure the customers will come back sooner or later. I hope so. For what it's worth, I'll help you sell some more matches to make up for it. Really? Thank you, Kiryu-san. No problem. Matches! Does anyone want any matches? They're nicely scented, high-quality matches! Ooh, it feels like we sold a lot. So, do you think you've made enough to buy a Christmas present? Uh-huh. Thanks to your help, I've got enough money now. I'm going to go buy that present right away. That's great. That's great, really. You worked hard for it, after all. Thanks, Kiryu-san. I'd better buy it before they sell out. Yeah, good luck. Christmas present for her first love, huh? I hope they both live happily ever after. Oh, okay. Well, that's that. Let me just save right here. Okay, next it's time to once again once again visit my eternal enemy, the mahjong parlor. You know, whilst I'm remembering it, let me see. Is there an actual name for these like Ditch TV video game channel? Oh, let me just let them pass. Sorry. Oh wait, hold on. Well, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop them. Where are they at? Oh, I thought that was someone over there. Okay, no, they're over here. Yeah, let me use wooden katana with the beast style. That's one of them beaten. You know what? I just thought of a manga that would work really well with like a Yakuza style game. And I mean, I know that I say that about a lot of properties because it's true. You really could. We're missing out by a lot of properties not using the Yakuza as a basis for like a new game for them. But even though I haven't read this manga yet, even though I haven't read this manga or watched this anime yet, a Gintama Yakuza clone, or excuse me, a Gintama game inspired by Yakuza could be. I think that would be an amazing idea. Because from what I've heard, Gintama is similar to Yakuza, where it'll sometimes have like really serious story arcs, and then but then like it's a mostly it's like Yakuza has a very serious main story, but very goofy side quests. At least in like not in this game really, but like in other games, like Yakuza Zero. And Gintama is a similar is like from what I've heard about it, it's a similar thing where it's a yeah. From what I've heard about it, it's a very similar thing to where it has some very serious story in some of its arcs, but it's also like it's usually very goofy. But yeah, yeah. Even as someone who's never watched or read Gintama, I feel like a Gintama a Yakuza game or a Gintama game in the style of Yakuza could be a very fun game. You may play a normal game. We're just gonna play one more game of mahjong, so I can remember so I can reinvigorate my dislike of it. For your first rank match, you'll need to pay 50,000 yen. 50,000 yen. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like it. As you win matches, you'll ascend the ranks and earn amazing prizes. Please try to always do your best. 50,000 yen. Mario Fantasy. I'd personally want to see a Ghost in the Shell Yakuza game. That could also be really fun. And again, and Makoto. I haven't seen any Ghost in the Shell anime in a really long time. I've seen some episodes of Standalone Complex, but from what I remember, Makoto Kusanagi is the sort of character where she is kind of like Kiryu, in that she's very stoic and serious a lot of the time. Although I think Makoto's like is a bit more sarcastic. But anyway, basically, she's the sort of character where if you were to give this story like a serious like police or crime drama, and then like wacky side quests, I think it would work pretty well with her. Need to have at least 20,000 points. Okay. Exchange for prizes, buy mahjong sticks. Each stick is worth the onion. Okay. 25,000 points worth. Hmm. Okay, I've really got to find this Taihei Boulevard locker. Yeah, no, now that you mention it, Marzesco fan, a Ghost in the Shell game inspired by Yakuza could also be really fun. It'd be a nice chance to like flesh out like the city that Motoko and her coworker and her fellow police officers like they protect. Because I mean, from the episodes I remember seeing of Ghost of Shell, it's always like them handling really big like mysteries or crime cases. Okay. Mahjong basics. Yeah, let me refresh myself on this. Rules. 4 players compete to be the first to complete a 14-tile hand. This hand is typically composed of 4 groups with 3-tile combinations and 1 pair. The point value of a player hand is determined by the tiles they have collected. For a list of Mahjong hands, we refer to hands. Each player takes turns drawing and discarding tiles to construct their hand to reach the win condition. In addition to drawing them, players can steal certain tiles that their opponents discard. A game of Mahjong consists of 136 tiles. There are exactly 4 copies of each tile, resulting in 34 unique tiles. Tiles number 1 through 9 are 3 different suites. 4 wind tiles, 3 dragon tiles. The wind and dragon tiles are collectively referred to as honor tiles. Tiles 1 through 9 each suite are referred to as terminal tiles. 3 suites are fairly easy to identify. Circles, bamboo, characters. Okay. North, east, south, west, white, green, red. This hand contains the tiles you're using to construct your winning hand. The tiles you will need to keep will remain here. The region below the player's name is the discard area. You can get an idea of the other player's hands relating to what they discard. The region to the right of your hand is your Melda sets made from stolen discards are placed here. These tiles are locked. You cannot take them to change up your hand. Remember, your melds can be seen by everyone. A note on stealing tiles. A hand that has no exposed melds is called a concealed hand. It's generally considered a smarter play to keep your hand concealed for as long as you can, so melding sealing isn't always the right move. Discard area. The dealer starts off each game and the position rotates each round. When you win a game as the dealer, you earn more points than usual. Conversely, if the dealer wins off your discard, you play more, or you pay more. When it hands the dealer, if the game is draw, you will remain the dealer until another player. The certain area there are tiles that represent the door. Only ones are able to start, but more can be flipped to create point bonuses. Game layout 3. Chi, 3 consecutive key, 3 consecutive number tiles of the same suite. Pawn, 3 of a kind of the same tile. Pawn, 4 of a kind of the same tile. Pair, 2 of the same tile. Wait, hold on. Tips for beginnings. Mahjong can be overwhelming for new players. Yeah. Yeah. Here are a few suggested hands to aim for when you're getting started. Also, we'll simply discard any tiles that are not too the weight of a suite. If a crouton is in use, you're free to steal. Please discard to make the most successful way to win. You can win with any tile combination as long as you have at least one triplet of a dragon, your seat wind, or the round wind. As you progress through a game, you will draw and discard tiles and try to form sets of straights and 3 of kinds to meet the win condition. Sometimes you can steal from other players to reach that goal quicker. Aim to form 4 sets of 3 and 1 pair, but do note there are alternative win options such as 7 pairs and more advanced hands such as 13 orphans. Your higher points values. So yeah, I for those who weren't here when I said this near the start of the stream when I first brought up Mahjong, um, I would not do, I would never do like a hell version, like a hell playthrough of a Yakuza game where I make like I play through Yakuza, but I have challenges in there to make it really freaking difficult. But what if I were to do any sort of thing like that for a involving Yakuza game? What I'd basically do is I'd get a bunch of money and then I'd try to win games of Mahjong because I have such trouble with Mahjong. Several scoring elements are things to merge still wisely. That actually probably, well, not just Mahjong now that I think about it, but probably like all the different mini games in a Yakuza game. Like after I play through enough Yakuza games, go to the Yakuza game that has the most like mini games in it, and like try to win the mini games, like try to actually win the mini games of that. Get like the fully complete the mini games in those in whichever Yakuza game I end up picking. Okay, if a cheat opponent discards the 3, you can steal a tile from to your left from the smell. Starts a tile that matches the pairing hand. That tile can be cleaned and melded to form a triple card selecting pawn. If your triplet and an opponent discards a 4th matching tile, you select con to claim it and form an exposed con. If you have an exposed pawn, and draw the 4th tile, you may select con to upgrade that pawn into a con. Each time a con is announced, new door is added. Oh my goodness. As you draw all 4 at the same time, you can declare a concealed con. This is different from the normal con, that your hand is still technically concealed. You can reap the benefits of making a con. Rishi, if you have a concealed hand that needs only 1 more tile, then you can draw Rishi by paying 1,000 points. However, you will not be able to change tiles, and your hand are forced to discard any draws that are not your winning tile. The advantage of clearing Rishi is the potential to increase the value of your hand. Each round of Mahjong has a tile representing a door. By having your hand consist of tiles that correspond to the door revealed, you can increase the value of your hand and can potentially turn a weak hand to a high value hand. Okay, the door is okay. By having your hand consist of tiles cards, you can increase the value of your hand. In this example, the Dora is 2 bamboo since the tile revealed is this 1 bamboo. There are 2 ways to complete a hand: Ron and Sumo. Sumo. Anytime you need 1 more tile to win, you can claim the current discard if it completes your hand by selecting Ron. Anytime you need 1 more tile to win, you draw a tile that completes your hand, you can select Sumo. When you win by Ron, the opponent who discarded the winning tile pays the resulting points. When you win by Sumo, your 3 opponents pay the resulting points. In order to declare a victory, Ron, assuming your hand must be worth at least 1 Yaku, which means it's possible to meet the 14 tile requirement of 4 groups of 3 tile sets and pair, but still be unable to win. You cannot win by stealing a tile, Ron. If you discard that tile previously in that round, you can, however, still win. Still went through self-draw. Additionally, you could win by declaring Ron, but choose instead not to steal. You're able to declare Ron and his card until the next turn. Oh, okay. Okay, no points per hand. All simples. Identical sequences. Fully concealed hand. Ready hand. 1 shot. Dragon chip. Okay. Rounds win. Seat win. Last tile draw. Last tile discard. Okay. Sure. Alright. Let's go.
楽しませてもらうわ。今回は静かにしてようかな。
So yeah, I need Uh, green 4.
負けるの嫌いだし。
I'm gonna keep the dragon tiles, so this one. Okay, I've got two of those. I've got two of those. You know, I'll go for pairs right now.
Chief.
Yes, exactly. Um, there.
誰かボケろや。
リーチ。
丸見えやな。
そんなに焦らんでもええのに。
Okay, there. Let me try. So yeah, this is what I mean by like instead of doing a instead of actually doing a stream where I played or I did like a hell stream of Yakuza, I would just play some of the mini games. Mahjong alone would be incredibly difficult. Um, you know, I'll select this one.
リーチ。
That one.
やってもうた。
見逃してくれてもいいのに。
Cool. Okay. So we go until I'm guessing. All right.
Oh.
I don't know what I did there, but okay. That's a green dragon tile, so let me select. Uh, that's like the black dragon tile. No, no, no. There's the white. No, there's the white dragon tile. So that's not it. That's the first character's tile. This one.
どっかへ旅したいわ。
Boy, do I even. I get understand. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of all these.
Chief.
Okay, that's 5, 6, 7. Now, get rid of that one. I'll go in that one. This one.
リーチ。
That one.
Home.
Cool. Either that one. Wait, was that his Ron or? Oh, someone took the Ron off of him. Okay, someone took the Ron off of him. It's okay. It's like, hold on. Okay. Okay, let me check the rules again. Okay. Clear 14 tiled hand. This hand is typically composed of 4 groups of 3 tile combinations and 1 pair. Point value of player's hand determined by the tile they collected. For the tile and mahjong hand, please refer to hands. Okay, hands. No points hand. Okay. All simples. Use suit tiles 2 through 8 to make 4 sets and 1 pair. Okay. So I'll want to make... You know, I'll go for all simples. So just like, use suit tiles 2 through 8 to make 4 sets and 1 pair. Sure. So that is... So 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4... Okay, okay. There's just one slight problem. There's just one slight problem. I didn't realize this up until this point. So with the green and these with both of these kind of like
悩んでも
tiles,
ええことない
I
よ
can tell which one. I can generally tell which one is which because of the number of items they have on them. That is not the case with these character tiles. I I don't know which characters on which, so I'm just gonna go for which one. I'm just gonna go for matching. Okay, I have. Well, I have two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3, 4, 5.
C
4, 5. Okay.
C
Now I'm gonna go. Let me go with these two. Yeah, these two together. These two.
このままじゃ勝っちゃうかも。
C
I keep getting chi. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hmm. That one.
H
This one. This one. This one. Well, that one. Oh, okay. We had a draw. Wait. Oh, it's a draw between those two, so they both get points. Hmm.
Boom
Okay, so if I have 3 of the same, I can use that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me try for 1, 2, 3 here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 here. And 2, 3. And then that's... Get rid of that one. Ugh. That one. I've got 2 to set. I guess I can get rid of this 7.
C
Sure. Okay, and then that. Oh, dang it, that's not the one I wanted to go for. Maybe I should just, because I have no idea what's on these characters, I should get rid of all the character tiles. So I can keep the ones that I recognize. That's not... Dang it, I moved to the wrong one again. That's 1, 2, 3. Did I not make anything with that? There. Okay. That's like... Just like 6... Okay, well, I've already got that one, so... There. 6. I guess. Yeah. That one. Sure. Chi. Oh, we all tied. Okay, no points for any of us. Um. Uh. That one. Hi, Tri-Stag Rex. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Three. Okay, I got 2, 3, 4, but I guess I can't just separate those. Hmm. Okay, okay.
悩んでもええことないよ。
I know, I'm trying to think here. If you're wondering what's going on right now, I'm in Yakuza Kiwami. I'm playing a simple game of Mahjong to remind me of my dislike for Mahjong. I'm playing this, I'm dislike this, but I went in playing with this knowing I would dislike this to to reignite the flames of hatred in my heart for Mahjong. I remember also not liking Shogi when I played that in Yakuza 0. I remember not liking Shogi as well when I played it in Yakuza 0. Um. Hmm.
どれでもええから綺麗や。
I'm thinking, okay. You see, the real trick to winning at any sort of game like that, any sort of card, or I guess these aren't cards; these are more so like little blocks. Any games like this, and when you're having to deceive someone, I don't know if you're actually supposed to deceive
どれで
anyone in
もええ
this,
から綺
but
麗や。
but if you are supposed to deceive one of this, all you have to do is just look like you know what you're doing. There. Yeah. You. You. Okay, so yeah, I can make chi by taking tiles from an opponent. Alright, now put that one away. And if I can get 3 of the same tiles, I mean I know there's more there's bigger hands, but if I can get 3 of the same tile, or 3 tiles that are like numbers in a row, then I can slowly build up my points. I'm guessing.
そんなに焦らんでもええのに。リーチ。
丸見えやな。
That one.
嘘やん。
What? Oh, okay, they win. There you go. Mars Advances. I'm pretty good at looking like I have no idea what I'm doing at poker. That is okay. Poker I actually have played in real life against people, but I've never won because the rules there are also so complicated. I haven't been able to understand them. Well, that was okay. That was when I okay, I couldn't understand the rules when I originally played it because I played it as like a teenager at family gatherings. Nowadays, I do. I can actually. I can actually remember the hands. I can remember the different hands you're supposed to make. So I'd be better at playing poker nowadays than I would be. Than I was as a teenager.
負けるの嫌いだし。
That one. That one. I'm just gonna throw out all these character tiles because I don't know which character is which. That one. That one. Good on. Good me. Good job. Great job, me. I'll throw out that one. Can I take? I could get like a 7 with this symbol, or another 7 with this symbol. Or like this is 9, so 7. If I can find 8 with this symbol, I'd be good. I think maybe my best bet is to throw out that one. You know, the more I sit here and play this, the more I think that, like, yeah, this would be if this were to happen, it'd be a long time in the future, but a potential hell stream, not like a Yakuza hell stream where I play through the Yakuza's main plots, and like really with like incredibly difficult challenges on, but like a Yakuza mini games hell stream, where after playing a couple more Yakuza games, I find out which game has the most which has the most variety in its mini games, then
悩んでも
basically
ええ
do
こと
like a
ないよ。
Hellstream where it's like almost like a not a pub crawl where you go like to different like yeah, almost like a pub crawl, but I'm doing it for the mini games. Like I'm doing it all these different mini games, and then y'all can of course make it difficult for me. That could potentially be quite a bit of fun. Yeah.
誰かボケろや。
Wait, oh come on, can I not do? I can't do anything with these. Okay.
やってもうた。
Ah, they're all dang it.
リーチ。
丸見えやな。
Um, can I not make anything? I guess I can't make anything. I'll throw out that one. Throw out that one.
もっと攻めたかったわ。
Good job. I don't know what that is, but good job. Oh my god. Okay, that's 8,000 points away from me. Ugh. Oh no. Oh yeah, I've been mentioning this throughout the stream, and I actually did post this to Discord, but for those who haven't seen it or haven't had the time to check, or those who haven't been on the stream or had the time to check the Discord, I am finally getting back into like 3D model building. It's took me I wasn't able to do it for like a month and a half because of what's going on with my job, but what I'm starting to do is basically in order to like slowly work on game dev, I'm starting with very simple objects and I'm basically just going to start modeling more and more complex objects so that I can kind of build up my skill at this. So yeah, that's so I made a barrel. I made the most important I made the most important asset any video game can have, the explosive red barrel. If your game doesn't even have these, can it really be called a video game? Like this is the reason why the reason why like games aimed at really young children aren't even like some people don't even consider those like full true video games. The reason the reason they are considered that isn't because they're aimed at a very young audience, is because they don't have explosive red barrels. Triceratops is neat. Thank you. Oh, and I mentioned this. Okay, I mentioned this earlier tonight, but the Summer Games Fest is apparently like oh yeah, the Summer Games Fest is like the first week of June. If I do if I do a streams reacting to the Summer Games Fest, what I'll probably do is similar to what I did with the Game Awards at the end of 2024, where I had two windows open and I was like I made some art while also reacting to the Game Awards. I'll do a similar thing, but instead of pixel art, it'd be like 3D modeling. So I'd be making and texturing models. Um I'd be making and texturing models while we watch the Games Fest. Well, that's enough of... What the heck? That's enough mahjong for the next eternity. Is that Majima? Headed... Okay, I think that is... Yeah, okay, that's definitely Majima. He's headed towards me. Oh, this... Okay, this cabaret club. I guess I can go to the cabaret club. I better go to the MEB to gain information. Why? Okay, I guess I have to go to the... Wait, hold on. Okay, Jimson... Okay, we can't... I can't go in there yet. I think the only reason to go... I think the only reason to go in here is that, like, there's one side quest related to here, and I'm not even sure we're going to be able to reach that side quest. Selling lottery tickets. Don't care about lottery. Prizes fan says you should play GoldenEye on the 64 Nintendo 64. Absolutely any object explodes if you shoot enough. That is a... I've... GoldenEye on the 64 on the Nintendo 64 is a game that I could potentially play for, like, if I do Covert Oops again, it's a game that I could feature as part of that. Because I've tried a bit of GoldenEye 64, didn't really get into it, but it was the sort of game that was like, I don't enjoy this, I'm not enjoying this enough to where I could play, like, I'd want to do a full playthrough of this just on my own. But this is interesting enough to where I could see myself doing a challenge run of it. Just where y'all could just mess with me to make things more interesting. Okay, that's... So I'd have to go there to MEB first to find out about these cabaret clubs. Okay. Oh, that's right. There was a side quest right over there. So yeah, let me go find out more about these find out more about the local cabaret clubs. I guess that information is useful. And then besides, after that place, there's that cabaret club. Okay, there's the bar with the other mini games. There's that cabaret club. There's a karaoke bar, and then there's a shogi parlor. So we'll go to all those places next. And then after I've visited all those places, then we will continue with the main story. I want to visit all those places at least once. It was there. Oh, there's a save booth right outside. Oh, gosh. Okay. Out of... That thing's destroyed, so... The spiked bat. You know, I'll quit the butterfly knife. Butterfly knife seems like it'd go well with the rush style. Yeah, one thing compared that I like in this game's combat over Yakuza Zero's is the fact that you can, like, you not only have, like, in Yakuza Zero you had, like, your 3 different fighting styles, and then you could, like, equipping a weapon. In this, you have your 3 different you got 4 fighting styles. One of the styles is the dragon style that you have to build throughout the game. But then also, in addition to those styles, you have the weapons built. You can actually, like, equip a weapon onto that style. So I can equip, like what I did there. I can equip rush style, and then also equip a knife off of that. So I can now do really fast attacks with the knife. Alright. Now, let me just head over here. Save. And then I'll find out more about these. Then I'll find out why I needed to head to MEB first before visiting any of the cabaret clubs. Alright. Alright, so tell me why I needed to go here first. When it comes to this city's nightlife, leave it to me. I'll show you all the best spots. Tell me about Shine. Shine is a cabaret club down on Pink Street. Lots of joints down there tend to overcharge, but you don't have to worry about that with Shine. All the girls there are fantastic. I especially recommend meeting with Rita-chan. Do I take you there? No thanks. Oh, really? Please come back if you're interested. You know, I don't think I'll go visit any of the cabaret clubs. I'll just go to... Well, I guess I can at least visit one to see what they're like. If there's... I remember the cabaret club business, like the actual business side of running a cabaret club, which Majima did in Yakuza 0, and that was a lot of fun. But I don't remember, like, I don't know if... Oh gosh, I ran into one group, jumped on by one group when I was about to stop another group. Anyway, what I was about to say... Dang it. Ow. What I was about to say is that, I remember the, like, running the cabaret club in Yakuza 0 was really fun. But I don't think I actually visited any of the cabaret clubs while I was there. While I was playing that game. Oh, dang. Alright, that's one of them defeated. Alright, there's one more of them left. Alright, got him. I think I'm fine. Alright, I need to go back down here. Or I guess it's... Okay, you know what, never mind, since... Well, yeah, no, okay, since I'm gonna be heading back around here anyway, I'll stop by there and then I'll go around to go to the Shogi parlor. And to reignite... I remember disliking Shogi in Yakuza 0, so I can reignite my hatred of Shogi as well. But unlike what I did with in Yakuza 0, where I spent a lot of time like engaged in like working in like the different Kiryu's business and then Majima's businesses were both very fun in those are both really fun in Yakuza 0, but I don't think there's anything on that level in this game, so I'm just gonna... Alright, let me stop them. Now it's time for Kiryu's ultimate martial arts skill, a gun! Kiryu Kazuma's secret martial arts technique, 9mm. Probably, almost certainly keep this one. Let me equip the other butterfly knife. Okay, I've got to go... Okay, there it is. Alright, let me see... Oh, sorry. Let me see... Wait, what? I went here. Yeah, I got information on this place. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll just go to the Shogi parlor. If I have to visit, like, the Meb every time I want to go to any cabaret to get... If I have to visit, like, that one place to get a lot of information on any cabaret club before I go to any of them, then I just won't go to them. That seems like a lot of... That seems like going to a lot of effort just to go to a stop. Wait, firecracker. Oh. I thought maybe he could, like, throw it at him. Oh, dang. Oh, I am not doing good on health. Oh, dang it. Oh, excuse me. Hope the restaurant owner, hope the cafe owner doesn't mind me borrowing this. Thank you. Alright. Alright, time to reignite my dislike of shogi. Then I'll try out... Then I'll try out that bar with all the other mini games, and I guess I'll do the cabaret. If I visit the cabaret clubs, I'll do it at some other point. I do need to get back to continuing the main story of this game. I just wanted to take a visit to all these different places around, Kamurocho. I mean, that is a big part of this game. That is a big part of. That was a big part of Yakuza 0, and it seems to be a big part of this one as well. It's just exploring around, going to have fun in all the different places around here. Hello. 2 types of ranked matches and challenge mode. Failures can be thrown with a similar rank. If you put a high ranking rank goes up. Simple that. Challenge mode players are presented with various unique shogi scenarios. Don't think I need the shogi scenarios. Sure. Play a ranking match. Yeah, okay, he's beginner. Use item, cancel, take items. Oh, that's okay. Now I remember why I dislike shogi. Because shogi is basically it's similar to chess, it's similar to chess, but I don't recognize the symbols. I can't read kanji, so
Yakuza.
I can't read kanji, so I don't know which is which. That one. That one. That one. Oh. And so it begins. Gosh, can I wait again? So this is what I mean. No, 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 no. Well, that's probably going to take that one. So, and they took that. Okay, they're going to take that one then. And now they're going to take... Okay, no, they can't take that one. They can't take that one. Oh, that one can reach all the way over there. They can only reach the ones in front of them. Okay. Because they're pawns. I'd like to get rid of this one right here, but... No. That's a pawn, that's a pawn. Wait, what happens if I get that one? I'm checking every one of these pieces to see if I take this one, will something... Will they counter me? No, okay, I think I can take this one. Gosh dang it, I forget to check this one. Damn it. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Okay, well they're right there. Okay. That's gonna take mine if he goes there. Should I go back here? Gosh dang it. Okay. Hmm. Ah. And they want me to go there. I don't know if I can actually do anything there. Nope. Okay, well, lost that one. That was a mistake. I don't really know. Wait, what is... You know what? Sure, we'll reverse time. There, we'll start all the way back over. Reverse time all the way from the beginning. Okay, pawn, king, gold general, silver general, knight, lance, bishop, rook. Okay. Okay, that's that one. They can go there. Okay, that's about all I can do, I think. Wait, this one goes... Yeah, if I were to capture this one, then that one would get me. So that's not a good idea. Well, that one goes there. No, 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 no. That moves. Okay, that moves there. There. Okay, that one can move diagonally. That one moves diagonally. There. Okay. Okay, yep. E. Oh wait, can I place? Can I use like tiles that I took from an opponent to place on the field? Okay. Hmm. Well, no. Can't with that one. Can't with that one. Can't with that one. Uh. That one's gonna move right there. Or they can move right there. Again, feel I should mention, I don't know what I'm doing here. Hmm. Well. That was a bad move. I've already used up all my takebacks. Can I? Oh wait, can I not? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose here, so let me just make this quicker. Yeah, I have no pieces left. Wait, I do have... Okay, I can use this one. Yep, okay. Did you have a good time? Nope. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reigniting my dislike of shogi. And out we go. Now on to the actual fun games. Sometimes it's just good to remind yourself. Sometimes it's good to just remind yourself why you hate something. So that way, if you ever feel like maybe I was a little bit too harsh on this thing. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. You can just take some time to remind yourself that no, it still was as unfun to play. It still was as unfun as I remember it. That's a nice part. Dang it. Okay, look, y'all interrupted me while I was looking at the really nice building right in front of me. Dang it. Now I'm gonna beat you up for it. Okay, there's 4 of them in total. Yee! Okay, that guy's dead. I don't care what reasons you give Kiryu. That guy's dead. I don't care what you say, Kiryu. That man is dead. You just stabbed that man to death. Anyway, I was trying to look at this building because it's a really nice looking building. But let me head to this. Yeah, let me save here. Oh, and just to let y'all know, so my copy of the my copy of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Oh, yeah, my copy of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 that released today. It's even though I pre-ordered it, it's not going to be coming in until like at least next week. So no, won't be able to play it. Won't be able to play it tomorrow. We'll have to wait until I actually get it. So you know, stun gun.
そこのお前金出せや
邪魔だ
Yee! Oh my gosh, man! Okay, broke the stun gun. There we go. I wonder if Majima's still around. It's... There. I guess he ran off. Well, let's go to... Let me go to this one last bar full of minigames, and then I will... And then I'll move on to the next main story quest. Oh, okay, not through there. There we go. Hey, welcome. Oh, okay, I can buy... Well, that's if I want to eat, get any drinks, but no, thank you. Hey, you. Huh? You talking to me? Yeah. Got some time you can spare me? Not exactly, but what do you need? Just looking for someone to lend me an ear. Come on over, sit, have a drink. That is indeed very suspicious, but you know what? Sure. If it is someone physically threatening Kiryu, well, we all know how that's gonna end up for them. Sure, why not? All right. So, you want something? Sure do. I've been asking everyone who comes through this place. Got a small favor to ask. If this is some kind of scam, I'm not interested. I know that happens to me every other time I talk to anyone in this town. But this time I will not be scammed. Just hear me out. You don't happen to have a 2,000 yen bill, do you? A 2,000 yen bill? No, I don't. Is there even such a thing? Seriously? We're already at the point where people don't know they exist? Sorry, I'm not exactly up to speed on current events. How what, did you spend the past 10 years in prison or something? No. Dang, the game almost made the joke for me. Well, then I guess you get a pass. The 2,000 yen bill is a new bill issued in the year 2000. The Treasury issued it to commemorate the Okinawa Summit. They even got a little more buzz because the 2 on the bill resembles the American $20 bill. 5 years ago, huh? Yeah, that would explain why I don't know about it. But a 2,000 yen bill just because it's the year 2000s? It sounds a little lame. Anyway, what about it? I'm a collector, you see, and my collection is currency from various countries. So naturally, I wanted to add the 2,000 yen bill to my collection. But there's a problem. If it was going to go into wide circulation, I figured I could get it any time, so I wasn't exactly making an effort. Yeah, I guess at that point it'd be no different than collecting a 1,000 or 5,000 yen bill. Exactly. But the problem is, this 2,000 yen bill is disappearing from circulation at an alarming rate. That's weird. Money just changes hands from one guy to the next. Why would the bill start disappearing? I don't know what's going on. The bill has practically become phantom currency. As a collector, I can't stand for this. So I've decided to collect them on my own. But I'm having a real rough go of it. I was hoping I could recruit some help. I see. I get what you're saying. But I don't know that I can really help you that much. True, perhaps you're right. But if there was someone helping me, it would sure go faster. And I would, of course, compensate you for your trouble. Not with the 2,000 yen, though. I need that bill. Right, I got it. For every 2,000 yen bill you bring me, I'll pay you 20,000 yen. That's a pretty good deal, isn't it? So 2,000 yen becomes 20,000 yen. Can't argue with that. Is it really worth that much to you? Just because the numbers on the bills tell you what it is, tell you what it's worth, that doesn't mean it can't be worth more. Besides, each and every bill has a history of its own. There's something interesting about a bill that simply didn't catch on and stopped being circulated. You can follow its history. So that's how you see it. Indeed it is. So, if you find a 2,000 yen bill somewhere, can you bring it to me? My collection is going to need 5 of them, specifically. 5, huh? Okay, if I find one, I'll bring it to you. Oh, thanks a lot. I should probably introduce myself. My name is Takanashi. What's yours? Kiryu. Kiryu-chan? Don't say that. What? What's wrong with Kiryu-chan? It's not. There's only one guy who's allowed to call me Kiryu-chan. All right, consider it memorized. Thanks for searching for those 2,000 yen bills. No problem. Okay, so search for 2,000 yen bills. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if they'd like take up an item slot, or if they'd be. Yeah, I'm guessing they take up an item slot. All right, time for some pool. 800 yen for one game of billiards. Yep. Have you heard of Puzzle Pool? Oh, wait, I gotta read out this one. Puzzle Pool. Puzzle Pool is a game for one player. It allows players to make exciting plays easier than in a normal game. Even experienced players can have fun playing Puzzle Pool. Each stage features a unique setup where the player must figure out how to sink the object ball in a specific pocket with just one shot. I see. I recommend trying it out at least once. Please enjoy your time here. Okay, I'll just play normal pool, normal billiards. We're gonna go with beginner, and okay. Pool's game which uses that. Take another shot using one of rules. Foul results. Okay, rules use a ball 1 through 15. First ball sunk after the break shot. Okay. Rules of 8 balls. When you sink the 8 balls, sink all the balls in your group. When you sink your ball, if you are ready to sink the ball, you specify the pocket. If you miss the ball, falls, you immediately lose. Sinking 8. Okay. This is balls 1 through 9. Players will sink the balls on the table in order, starting with the lowest ball. The player to sink the 9 ball wins. All balls sunk on a foul remain pocketed. The game continues as normal. We'll just do 9 ball for right now.
Yakuza.
In this game, you stick to what Yakuza hits other balls, knocking them to tails. For the game to start, you must the lag. Before the game can start, you must determine who goes first. And if the ball hits the cushion opposite that, okay. Set the right stick back to. Oh, sure. At least the right should just. Okay. Alright. The angle for strike the ball. You select just the angle. Okay, I think I kind of remember these controls from Yakuza 0. Alright. Okay, I'll try 1 to 2 games of pool, and then I'll try out darts, and then after that, we'll go to the next story mission. The impact point is off center. The strike will put a spin on the ball. Can come in handy at times. Okay. Alright. Well, I think it's her first, so... Oh, good.
どうした
Oh, okay, no, it's not the... Okay, no, it's not the lady I was talking to. It's someone else. Unless that's what her voice sounds like. Well, I hit in 1.
Don't mind, don't mind.
Oh, gosh dang it. Well, yeah, he's definitely going to get in that one.
おっしゃ。
負けてられねえな
Okay,
ついてねえな。
well,
力みすぎだぜ
yay.
よーし
Let me see if I can... No, okay, just a straight shot would be good. Or not. Oh, wait, no, okay, I did get it. I thought I was aiming... Okay, I was aiming for the pocket directly to the right of the ball, but I did get it, I guess. Yeah, let me just hit that one dead center. Or not. Well, okay.
Don't mind, don't mind.
Alright.
よっしゃ。
やるじゃねえか
And I already hit the 5 in, so he can go straight to the 6th. Oh, great.
うわー。
どうした
Let me see if I can hit. No. Dang, I was trying to spin around that one. Come on. No. Dang it. Well, I just kind of gave them another free shot. Did I knock one in? I guess I did.
よっしゃ
負けてられねえな。
Alright.
うわ
力みすぎだぜ。
I doubt, yeah, I didn't figure that was going to go in, but you know, it worked once. So why not try it again?
どんまいどんまい
Oh gosh. Please, yay! Hooray! He also didn't
つ
make
い
it.
てねえな
どうした？
There. Gosh dang it. That's like my third foul.
どんまいどんまい
Oh, great. That's another really, yeah, that's another free shot I gave him.
よっしゃ
やるじゃねえか。
Okay, he didn't make that one.
ついてねえな
Now then,
力みすぎだぜ。
let me see if I can hit it that way. Okay, good. Oh, come on, dang it! You gotta be kidding me.
どんまいどんまい
Okay, great. So he gets a oh my gosh. I could have not have prepared that for him better if I had tried.
よっしゃ
くそ。
Alright, fine. Here, I'll do one more game and then I will move on to darts, and then that'll be it. We'll be done playing all these we'll be done with the mini games. Sure, I'll try 8-ball this time. Okay, I actually think I get to go first this time. Yes, alright.
行くぜ。
Alright. Let's just see if I can get any in. No. No, I do not.
どんまいどんまい
Okay, he didn't get any in either.
うわ
どうした？
Well, you know... There, I got one in.
よーし。
Okay, and... Oh, dang it, I didn't want to go for that one. I wanted to switch to a different one. Oh, great. I gave him another free shot. Good on me.
おっしゃ
負けてられねえな。
Gosh dang it. Alright.
ついてねえな
Hooray! This time he got the foul. You know, I'm just gonna... Yeah, there. I'm just gonna go for the simple one.
ふん。
Can I aim for... Okay, you know... If I could somehow aim for that one over there, I could... Maybe, but no, I'll just go for this one. Oh my gosh. Well, dang it.
くそ。
ドンマイドンマイ。
Hmm. Okay, at least, at least I didn't give him a free shot that time.
ついてねえな。
どうした？
Alright, no. No, don't want to hit that in. That'll basically give him a free one. Yay! Oh, gosh dang it. Well, I hit in one of mine, but yeah, I now hit it. I gave him a free one, and now it's his turn. Gosh dang it.
よっしゃ。
やるじゃねえか。
Again, this is what I mean by like a I don't think a hell stream of the act of playing through actual Yakuza, like the main story of Yakuza would work.
よっしゃ。
But playing through like a hell stream with incredibly difficult challenges for all the different mini games of Yakuza, I think that could work pretty well.
やるじゃねえか。
Oh my gosh.
よっしゃ。
Well, I've lost what semblance of a lead I had. Dang it. Yeah, okay, he might be about to... Jeez, off of this one
8番
move.
コーナーへ。
If he makes this, he wins. Hooray.
うわー。
力みすぎだぜ。
I still have to get 3. There. Okay, I got a pocket, but I also got foul. So... Oh, come on!
8番をサイドへ。
Yes, you win. Okay, you don't need the 4 camera angles. It's really not that impressive of a shot. It was like 1 foot in front of him. It really wasn't that impressive of a shot. No, we're good. Okay. Here, I'll try darts now, and then that'll be it.
なあ。
Well, 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 think of my good pal Kiryu-chan. Mashima. Wait, I was joking. I didn't think you would actually show up. Well, well, if it is my good pal Kiryu-chan. Majima-san. Majima-san, don't tell me you're going to try to fight me here of all places. Bullseye! Bullseye! Well, that's what I want to do anyway. But not today. It's the day to play darts, Kiryu-chan. Well, at least that's different. I guess I can go around. Kiryu-chan, do I detect some actual enthusiasm? I hope you know they call me Goro 1080 Majima in these parts. And where are these parts? This bar specifically. Anyway, you better bring your best darts game you got, bud. Okay. I would actually, I actually kind of wish that for all these games, like, they were factored into the whole Majima Everywhere system, and, like, anytime you try to play a minigame, Majima showed up to try and one-up you. Sure. In this game, the value of the seconds you hit is deducted from your score. The goal is to reach 0. Going below 0 is called bust. Becomes your opponent's turn if you bust. Your score will go back towards before the bust. Both bullseyes and double bullseye hits are worth 30 points. So I want to get the least number of points, I guess. Okay. Okay. I like that Majima also gets a round entrance. Oh gosh. Well, he won that round. I'm guessing I want to go, okay, there. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, double one? Okay. So I got a lot more points than I should have, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing I want to get it in. If it's the least number of points, then I probably want to like land in this spot, I guess. Oh wait, okay, these deduct points. That's right. Okay, it's not getting the points. The numbers I have deducts points from my score, so I want to deduct points from that overall score. So I do want the bullseye. Oh jeez. Okay. It only took me 3 rounds to figure that out when the game told me it.
Nice tone.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, he's gonna win. Gosh dang it. Oh. Wait, did I win? No, I did not. No. I'm half surprised he actually used darts. I was expecting him to throw his Tonto into there, to the dartboard. I win! How'd you like that taste of Goro outside the board Majima's true power? It doesn't count if you don't actually hit the board. Well, Kiryu-chan, you're no Majima, but you're pretty damn good. Come play me again sometime, eh? Oh, you gotta know I'm gonna fight him again in this. This kind of makes this kind of makes me think of an idea where I would love if there was for a Yakuza game or a game influenced by Yakuza, if someone were to make that, where like you have the mini game and then just all the main villains will show up in the mini game, will fight you in the mini game at some point, but they won't it's not a blood feud. They'll still have to honor the bar's rules and they'll have no violence. So even up to like the main final villain will be we'll have to be like, fine, I guess we have to obey the bar's rules. Okay. I know I've just spent this entire first half of this stream playing mini games in this game, so I appreciate all of y'all who come to watch. Dang it. Okay. Tri-Circus, I mean, they could just like a filler arc for in between games. Now, on a side note, I've mentioned before that oftentimes when I get an idea for a game, it's just from the most random, weirdest places. So, but I have thought of potentially maybe at some point making like a video game, like a video game that with a card game based gameplay system. And just the general idea I got for this literal idea just came from like really it came from like the announcement of like them voting for new pope. And just the idea I thought was okay, simple to follow card game system where I could design a bunch of cards for it because that sounds like it'd be fun. But the story would be like incredibly serious. Like my idea what I had was like like metaphor refantasia where it's like the old emperor has died, everyone now must compete against each other to decide who the new king will be. That, but it's card games. Or it's like the old emperor has died, the different factions must contest against each other to decide who will be the new emperor. Or the different factions of nobles must contest against each other to decide who will be the new emperor. But they fight with but they play card games against each other. No idea if I'll ever get to that. No idea if I'll ever get to that idea someday. There's one. Triceratops says, imagine a card game mixed with with a maze runner with RPG elements. There might be something like that because I mean, card game mechanics are being worked into a lot of indie games nowadays. The idea I was thinking of was just like, what if it is basically Yu-Gi-Oh, but they're trying to decide the king of game. Like, what if it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, but the king of games is the king, or whoever becomes the king of games becomes the king. But these are all like all these small ideas I mentioned. These are none of these will end up. None of these are like the big video game idea that I'm really hoping to make. But
Nice tone.
oh, 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 dang it! I'll reveal what that idea is when I have more info. I'll reveal what that idea is when I can like have a much more concrete. Basically, I'm working to build. What I'm working with my game development is putting something together where I can actually working to build something together to where I can actually have something to show y'all for what this video game is like. Because I could tell y'all right now, but showing you, having like even like videos or images to show y'all what the game is like, or what the game would play like, and what it would be about, I think is better than just telling you. Koidzor, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Everyone, welcome. Everyone, say hello to Koidzor. Rise of Defense says, have you ever played Baten Kaitos? I have not played Baten Kaitos, but it's one of those like it's one of those cult classic RPGs that I do want to play at some point. Especially since it got the a re-release on modern systems. He just won with like one fucking thing. Gosh dang it. Dang it! Curse you. Well, actually, I can't say curse you, Goro. You're too much fun.
No.
But yeah, there's this big. While I'm working on this big game idea, what I might actually do is just to like get a bit more experience, just to get a bit more experience, and actually like working on video games. I might release smaller games in the meantime, which would push back the work I'm doing on this big game I really want to do. But I just have so many ideas for games that I would like to make. And it could be nice to just like release some smaller games. Yeah, if you're just joining in and you're new here, hello, my name is Brokaiser. I tend to play on this channel. I tend to play a lot of different. I'm willing to play almost anything, but the main things I play, I play a lot of RPGs, like a lot of RPGs. I also really like to play like lesser known good video games, and then I'm also one thing I've started doing more of is because I'm more familiar, the less well known a video game is, the more likely I will actually I will have actually played it or at least know about it. So I'm actually there's what I mean by that is there's a lot of really like well-known, very popular video game, well-known or like beloved video games that I actually haven't gotten a chance to play before. So I'm kind of one of the things I've started doing a lot of is like playing all these games for the first time. Like I just beat Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time only a few weeks ago, and that was a very fun time. Mm. And actually, okay, with Koidzor following there, that actually brings us up to about 665 followers. Again, someone had followed and then someone had followed recently and then someone else unfollowed. So yeah, I'm actually back up to 665 followers. Mm. I'm trying to reach that bullseye. See if it had just been me dueling someone like any random person in darts, then I would have quit after the first time and just moved on. But since it's Majima, now I have to stay until I beat him. Oh, I actually hit that. I think I got, yeah, that's bullseye there. Okay. I might actually win this. Oh. Because I went over. I see. Uh-oh. Hooray! I did it. Okay. Okay, I got enough of a lead where I was able to beat him.
悪いな。
I would not be surprised if Goro just armed himself with darts and decided to fight me with those. I lost. Me, Goro, White Horse Majima. Didn't you say you were ton 80 a moment ago? Admitting defeat sucks, but you got me, Kiryu-chan. From here on out, you'll be known as Kazuma Fastball Kiryu-chan. I don't even throw that fast. Anyway, it was nice having a worthy opponent for a change. See you, Kiryu-chan. Well, I guess I had a little bit of fun. Alright, now we can leave. But yeah, Mars Disco fan, saying again what I said earlier, Baten Kaitos is a series that's like, I've heard of it. I've heard of it. I haven't played the games yet, but I would like to get them at some point. Wait, hold on. I would like to play them at some point because, oh boy. I'd like to play them at some point because I am, I'm interested in, like, lesser-known RPGs. Phone call. Withheld number. I suppose I can answer. Oh, sorry to bother you, sir, but this is YKO Services. I'm calling from Collection Services to inform you that your monthly loan payment is past due. What? Your loan, sir, the one you took out. It has been over 10 days since you failed to pay your minimum payment of 240,000 yen. Are you able to make a payment for that amount today, sir?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, well, a lot of customers do claim that. However, if you cannot pay today, we'll be sending a debt collector to come visit you. Are you comfortable with that, sir? Seriously, I have no clue what this loan is about. How strange. We have all the personal information used to apply right here, sir, including this phone number. Are you still going to say you won't pay? There's no way I'm paying. You're just spouting a bunch of nonsense at anyone who will listen. It's awfully slow to you, sir. May I please have your current location? Who knows? I'm standing near some park. Would that be West Park by chance? He's right. We offer more personal solutions to customers like yourself. We need convincing to stay current on payments. I dispatched a professional debt collector to visit you shortly to work out the issue here. A professional debt collector. I hope you understand what that entails, sir. It'd be easier for everyone if you simply made a payment while you still had me on the line, sir. No thanks. Send your best. Is that so? It's disappointing that it's to come to this. But this will have to be handled on our terms, sir. If you ever change your mind and decide to pay, bring the amount due to the West Park entrance. Hand your payment over to your associate in the suit. Take it over before your next move. Let's put this all behind us. What was that all about? I don't remember borrowing any money. There's something fishy about all this. Better go find that suited man at the West Park entrance. Alright, time to go beat up a scammer. It is again, it is interesting that like, remake of the first Yakuza game. So it is interesting, like, okay, the main plot of this game is Kiryu let himself get falsely accused of murder and went to jail for 10 years. And then as soon as he got out, he got framed for attacking someone. And then now, so he basically got scammed, but a more extreme version of a scam. And then all the side quests of this are different people trying to scam Kiryu. By different scams against Kiryu. Oh, there's still that guy. And there. Marzo's defense is Kiryu could save himself so much trouble if he just hung up at the state. Ah, who am I kidding? They're threatening him with a good time. Yeah, it's like I said during the last stream of this game. Kiryu won't kill you. He won't kill you. No matter, apparently, like, even if you're the most despicable person imaginable, he won't kill you. However, if you threaten him or someone he cares about, there is not a god or demon that could keep you safe from him. You could travel across the planet, buy yourself a bunker, and hire an army of guards to keep you safe. And he wouldn't get there fast because he'd have to walk the whole way, but he would eventually reach you. And when he does, you're like he would beat you. You're done. He is gonna punch you in the face. Hey, you, buddy. Hold up. What is it? This here's a Toro, buddy. You want to get through here, you gotta pay. And you're the collector, huh? That's right. It usually costs 5,000 yen. But since it's Christmas, that means I gotta add a holiday tax. Today it's gonna cost 10,000 yen. But I do offer a no-cost option if you're interested. Oh yeah? Tell me more. You just gotta defeat me. Marzo confesses Metal Gear Yakuza when listen. If Kojima Productions announced that this spiritual successor to Metal Gear that they're working on is basically just like a Solid Snake-like character, or their new version of Solid Snake, but instead of going into like military, instead of like infiltrating or dealing with a political, instead of dealing with like a country's national crisis, and like involving like military and super soldier and like weird super powered super soldiers, if instead of that it's same guy, still like a Solid Snake kind of guy, or whatever they want to go with, because there have been multiple playable characters from Metal Gear Solid, their player character, but they take him and put him in like a Yakuza crime drama. So where similar gameplay, but instead of sneaking around like an army base with soldiers, you're sneaking around a town with like Yakuza patrolling. That would be awesome. You just gotta defeat me. I figured as much. That's actually my recommendation. Since everyone forks over the cash, I'm a little out of shape. So what'll it be? Pay the toll, put up a fight, or turn around like a wimp? Let's fight then, so I can be on my way. Nice. It's been a while since someone with some balls came through here. Bring it on. I'm gonna enjoy this. That my family's secret technique. Revolver. Well, that was your secret technique? That didn't hurt a bit. What else you gonna do? Cosmo family, other second secret technique. Other second secret technique. 9mm. Well, what? Okay, that's fun, sure. Sure thing. But now you're out of bullets for Cosmo family third secret technique. Oh, come on, what now? Marlin cannon. What the fuck? Okay, that's just unfair. I don't have patience for you. Oh. Adam Bosco rating the party with the party with the channel with the party of 41. Welcome in. Sage says like Egyptian liger. Oh, what? You know, it's actually pretty close. I could have said like a Brawl Kaiser, but I mean, I like this one. I mean, I do like Ligers. I am someone who grew up watching Zoids, so I do like Ligers. For the 2 people watching this who know what Zoids is, that reference is for you. Farting Tart, welcome in. Bosco, welcome in. Ghostly Haunts, welcome in. Aaron Bosco says, I did. They changed on me. Ah, those scamps. Neo Ruby Trick says, like a Liger Zero. Ah, we found one of the people. Maurice Bear, welcome in. Hold on, let me just, Sage says, helps that your theme is also Jushin Thunder Ligers as well. Lucky the Slime, Thunder Baron, welcome in. Pokey in my pocket, welcome in. Just a second. Let me just give Ed a shout out. If you're not following Ed, you absolutely should be. Argent Lupus, welcome in. Says Ghostly Hunt says we're just a bunch of goofy rapscallions. Now that's a fact. Now that's the name of a faction we need in MNW. Sage says, Ed, get food, you nerd. Yes, they're right. Ed, go get food. Yeah, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, hold on. I just gotta settle something here. Lucky the Slime, thank you for the follow. Lucky says, I know of Zoids, but I never watched it. Hey, well, if you've ever thought to yourself, you know what I've been missing in my life? A bunch of animal robots fighting each other. Like these human-shaped mechs, past season. But that's old, outdated. What I need in my life is animal-sized mechs fighting. To the point where the mechs even, like, they have animal cries. Then Zoids is for you. Tristegorax, gifted a sub to Miss Hure, Masakuri 1, Ed Bosco, the Mr. Manatee, Poking My Pocket, Maurice Bear ML, Bloody Cynics, Sensina, Your Friendly Alfarius, and Lucky Slime. Thank you for gifting all those subs. So, if you're new to the channel, you probably know me. You probably know me from Multiversal Nexus Wrestling, where I play Brawl Kaiser. Where I play Brawl Kaiser, member of Flow, and lover, friend to anybody who's willing to bear the time with me. I'm friend with Omni Geek and Madness and the Funk, but he's on tour. I'm friends with that one janitor who I gave him helped him get a sandwich one time. So that's 4 people. Yeah, welcome in. Just to let you know what I do here, so I'm willing to play almost any video game. I'm willing to play almost any video game. The thing you'll see me play most on the channel is RPGs. I play a lot of RPGs. I'm even doing something right now called First Fantasy where hold on, let me just put. Yeah, I'm even doing something called First Fantasy right now, where I'm now playing. Where I'm playing. Up until I started this event, I'd never played a Final Fantasy game before. I never played a mainline Final Fantasy game before. So I decided to just ease myself into the series by making a list of 40 different Final Fantasy games that I would try to beat before the series' 40th anniversary in 2027. So I have already played through Final Fantasy 6, 9, 7 Remake 1, and 1. I'm playing Tactics Advance right now, and I basically have 34 other Final Fantasy games on my list I'm going to be playing through. Sage says, Mega Rider? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, Mega Rider. Sensitive says, have you seen new Magic cards? Yes. I've seen them, but I can't. It's like a thing of everybody sharing photos of them, and I'm just going, that looks great, wonderful. Because for those who don't know, I basically was I'm not going to go into the full story because I've told it many times before, and y'all might not be interested in hearing it. But I'm about to lose my job soon. I'm being forced to resign from my job near the end of June, so I'm desperately searching for a new job. And because of that, I can't really I want all of those Magic cards for Final Fantasy, but I'm not going to be able to buy them for quite some time until I can find a new job. So again, Triceratops, thank you for those subs. But yeah, so really, really excited to get those when I can get the money. Oh, dang it. He's interrupting me from using the Cosma Family third secret technique. But yeah, what's going on right now is basically I'm playing through Yakuza Kiwami for the first time. I played Yakuza 0 for the first time 2 years ago, and after and I thought to myself immediately after playing Yakuza 0, man, I'd love to play more Yakuza. So 2 years later, I'm playing Yakuza Kiwami. I have a lot of games in my backlog. Also, Ghostly Hans, thank you for the follow. Lucky Slime says, I started going through the Yakuza series 2 years ago. I'm still on 5 Remastered. Sage says, what about the Sayatome School of Anything Goes Martial Arts Final Attack? Well, Sage, you actually just missed out on the first. You just missed out on the Cosma Family first secret technique, which was this revolver, and the Cosma Family second secret technique, which is this 9mm automatic pistol. This Marlin cannon, this is the third secret technique. Ghostly Hunt says, gotta head out, have a good night. Alright, thank you for stopping by and help you have a good night. Let's guys. Ow. Note to self, do not try fighting with a cannon in a narrow alleyway. At least not until you're at the right skill level. Okay, it's out of ammo. In that case... Here, Cosma Family 4th secret technique. This knife that someone put chili pepper on. Like a monster. Like a monster. Someone took this dagger and said, you know what would make this stronger? If I coated its blade in chili pepper. I think you should still be... let me just wait. Okay. Well, go ahead. Get up. Okay, well, I used up all that one as well. What else do I got here? I have this bat with spikes in it. I have these 2 daggers. You know, I'll give it the back. You know, actually, I'll just punch them. Dang. Oh gosh. Yeah. Normally I don't stream on Friday. Yeah. Normally I don't stream on Fridays. I usually because I want to watch. I'm usually watching Flashbang on those nights. Speaking of which, I hope it was a good Flashbang show. But I had a bad health condition on Wednesday that forced me to I had a bad health condition earlier this week that forced me to stay home from work, take a day off from work on Wednesday, and work from home on Thursday. And because of that condition and some other stuff going on, some other problems related to this whole finding a new job, I ended up just taking last night off from streams. Triceratops, hope you're feeling better. I think I am. It's a weird thing. I was feeling fine when I woke up this morning, and then there was some signs of my condition coming back, And then around lunchtime, and like that, it was that way going into lunch. And then for lunch, around for lunch, we basically had an an employee appreciation day where our boss basically bought us all like tickets to a dinner theater, like the really nice theater that has like full course meals, that place, and we went to watch the movie Thunderbolts. And going there after that, I was through while I was there, any feel like bad feeling, the feeling of my condition coming back went away. So I think I'm feeling fine. Also, I did well. Also, just to mention, because I like showing off stuff I've made. I also use my time to make this barrel. So that's also why. Well, that was made on Wednesday, but for those who don't know, I'm slowly working on video game development. I'm going to try to start developing video games in my own spare time. And one of the things that's part of that, I'm relearning 3D modeling because I did a 3D game, or I was learning game development in college, and then due to stuff I kind of forgot it as I had to get other jobs, or as I wasn't able to find game development jobs, and so now I'm basically relearning it. Triceratops says, "That's good, thank you. Did you learn something today? Maybe it's time to stop taxing public roads like a troll." What was that? If you can't speak up, maybe you'd like to go. If you can't speak up, maybe you'd like to go another round. Consider it a Christmas present. No, no, I get it. No, I'll stop doing this. Please forgive me. That's what I thought. Merry Christmas. I thought everyone in this town was all talk and no walk. You're the real deal. It's almost like you're an actual Yakuza. Yeah, almost. You know, I did learn something today. Turns out there are people in the world who are even stronger than me. Here, I figure I owe you this. Have leech gloves. They're not actually covered in leeches, don't worry. Oh, thank God. Looks like I better go back to training. When I'm confident I can defeat you, I'll come back to this town. Until then, farewell. You can come back whenever you want. But when you do, you better not be taking money from people. Got it? Yeah, I got it. I remember a guy who used to train with the money he got from shakedowns on these streets. Time marches on, people change, but the schemes they dream up are always the same. I can't believe we got a Mr. Shakedown reference in this game. Okay, well, so what do these gloves do? These gloves are said to increase your heat by draining your opponents in your attack. Well, draining heat could be useful, but draining health, like if there are leech gloves that drain health, that'd actually be a bit more useful for me. Oh, just to mention, because of all these follows tonight, that means I'm now up to 667 followers here. So appreciate it, and thank you for the follows. If you're going, if you're sticking around, or if you have to leave, that's fine. Thank you for at least coming to the stream. If you're sticking around, thank you. Just to if you're sticking around, go make yourself some food. Open up that thing that you were hoping to work on, and feel free to either mingle in the chat or lurk. The kind of way if you haven't been here before, the kind of I don't I don't know how to say like style or attitude. The way I approach streams is like a friend who watched these once told me that I'm the perfect streamer to watch while folding laundry. So that's what I strive to be. Don't feel bad if you're just lurking in the chat, or if you're I mean, appreciate anyone who does talk in the chat, but if you just feel like lurking, that's fine. Don't feel bad about it. And even if you're not never feel bad about not being able to donate, that's fine. It's basically I try to do a bit keep things a bit more chill here. To be the number one streamer to watch while folding laundry or doing other chores that you normally have something on while you're doing. Oh, right, right. There's the West Park entrance. Now to find the suited man. That must be him. That must be him. Sometimes I don't get the voice down well in a single
Oi.
take. Hey, are you the debt collector? You must be the one we were just on the phone with. Yeah, that's me. We've been waiting for you. Do you have the past due amount of 240,000 yen on you?
いや
I don't have that kind of money. So what you're saying is you have no plans to pay us back? Yeah. I don't remember ever borrowing 240,000 yen anyway. Hey, for a dumbass debtor trying to default on his debt, you got a pretty cocky attitude. Even a kid knows they have to give back what they borrow. I told you, I never borrowed anything. Fine, you don't plan to pay up. I'll just have to beat the money out of you. Okay. Everyone always chooses to fight Kiryu. It's always a mistake. I like that they made it so simple, or that's so easy to beat him. Oh, what's this guy's deal? His strength is insane! Huh. Figured you were just a scam artist. Because why is everybody I meet in this town a scam, just trying to scam me? Now listen up. What is it? Tell your boss he better not ever waste my time with another of these stupid calls ever again. Of course not. I'll tell him right away. Here, take this. Just please let me go. You know, if there's ever, like someone's like, what's so fun about these games? All you have to do is just tell them about this side quest where where Kiryu got a scam phone call, and instead of and he decided to solve it by finding the scam artist who made the fake call, fighting them, and then by beating them up in a public park, he was awarded with a specially named katana. It's things like that are why I love video games. Alright, let me see what this is. This famed sword is said to scatter a swirling gust of sakura petals when slashing its victims. Okay, well now you just said that, it better do that or else I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay, I'll get that one. Further boost your defense while performing a resist guard. Yes. With attack damage, yeah, I'm going to need that. Resist guard while in heat mode to stay standing even when hit by knife or gun attacks. Boost attack damage. Alright, I have to go this way. This is maximum health considerably. Okay, that's about all I can get for right now. I think, yeah, this is that park.
Nah, Anta.
Hey, you. Didn't you see the sign? Out of order. Did you read? I saw it. Well, then you can't complain if you get hurt. Yep, really? Okay. No, wait, those are... Oh. Okay, never mind. This changes things slightly. Now Kiryu have to put some effort into fighting them. Yeah, they pulled out guns, so now Kiryu have to put effort into fighting them. Of course, he instantly finds the camera. Y'all ready at the party at 12. Welcome in. Wow, that's the third raid tonight, I believe. Welcome in. We just got raided by Ed Robosco like only a few minutes before y'all came in. So Nyalai, welcome in. Sleepless Detective Heartache, welcome in. Wow, dang, 3 raids. So yeah, normally, if you're just coming in, normally I don't stream on Fridays. However, the stream I was going to do yesterday, I had to cancel just because I had some health concerns and was really dealing with the stress of trying to find a new job. So I just wasn't feeling mentally right. I wasn't mentally ready to do a stream. I am very glad that I did. I am very glad that I did. So I'm doing it tonight. I'm very glad that I did so though, because dang, this is. I mean, this is one of those therapy games for me. The Yakuza's are. Oh, okay. I can actually just buy and sell some weapons here. Okay, well, we have to keep our precious Marlin cannon. I mean, we have to. Let me sell the model. I'll sell this. Pokemon Pocket says, "I'm head out. Love and laughter. Always friends. Have a great rest of your stream." Sure. Thanks for stopping by, Pokemon Pocket. Have a good rest of your night. I will sell the stun gun. In this town, a stun gun will just in this town against the stronger enemies, a stun gun will just make them angry. I will keep the soup. I'll also sell the butterfly knives. Um. Okay, Meow Live. Since y'all are here, I had an idea while earlier this stream. Because I haven't seen this anime or read this manga, but I haven't seen this anime or read this manga, but I've constantly talked about how I think there'd be I think it'd be a really cool idea. I think it'd be a good idea if more existing IPs actually used Yakuza as like a basis for a new video game. And one of them that I think, even though I haven't played one of the, even though I haven't played or haven't read or watched this series, I feel like out of all the ones I mentioned, or out of all the ones that could be done with, I think particularly Gintama could really benefit from a Yakuza style game. Again, I haven't actually read the manga or seen the anime, but from what I know of that franchise, I feel like that series tone where it's sometimes really serious but for most of the time it's really goofy would work pretty well with this sort of gameplay style. Okay, I'll sell these. Okay, now fix equipment. Yeah, let me fix that. Fix that. Yeah, fix that. Fix that. Fix that. Fix that. And you got anything new? Oh. Why are the... Excuse me, sir. These are not weapons, sir. These are cards for that one card game. And okay, it was a manga magazine, I guess. Well, that's not really a weapon. Bulletproof glass amulet. Okay. Lumber, iron pipe. Okay, these are weapons. A warning sign. But yeah, even though I haven't read or watched Gintama, although I do want to get to doing so at some point, I feel like from what I know of the series that yeah, a Gintama video game inspired by Yakuza or based off of Yakuza's gameplay style could work really well. So weapon can apply enough force to knock out your average foe. I don't. Let me get. I actually kind of wish they had healing items. You can use it to make enemies slip, although it has no effect on more powerful enemies. Darn it. There's some peculiar weapons they have for sale here. I'll buy I'll buy 4 table salts. 4 table salts in case I want to make sure my food is properly seasoned. Boss is waiting for you at the other end, underground. I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna step in down here into this subway, and I'm gonna find the guy in charge be some blonde German guy who fights with boxing and his own weaponized soul. Or I could find this. I was not expecting this. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I was not expecting this. I thought this was like the. Isn't this the same like park that Kiryu visited, helped out those homeless people in like in like Yakuza Zero? I keep accidentally calling Yakuza Zero the first Yakuza, even though it's not. It's like the sixth Yakuza game, but it's a prequel. Okay. Save the game and use the item box to tell. Yes, please. I also got to say, congrats to all Canadians. Thanks to what the latest Virtua Fighter character announcement, we found out that the potentially most famous uh, Canadian fighting game character, Wolf Hawkfield from Virtua Fighter, is being returning to the upcoming. He is returning to the upcoming Virtua Fighter game, and they gave him style by basically making him a wrestling a wrestling heel. Because I mentioned this before that like the older Virtual Fighters games, most Virtual Fighter games up to this point have really kind of focused on more like gameplay, or like gameplay substance over style to the point where it just they don't look. They've never really like been able to catch people's attention because of their like visual style. Well, they're changing it up because for this new one because Ryu Gagatoku Studio, the people who made these games, Yakuza games, are developing it now. And it's kind of the thing for like Wolf Hawkfield, where it's like boring babyface gets a leather jacket and becomes a really intimidating heel. It's kind of that, like his old design compared to his new design. Whoa, okay. Want a taste of my forbidden fruit? I thank you, ma'am, but I thank you, but I will have to decline. I don't. I will say I don't really like that it looks like they're in cages. That's very worrying to me. I feel like I need. Okay, this looks like an actual area I'm gonna have to fight people through. Can I go into here? No. Okay, well there's something in there. You know what? I will talk. Oh damn! They better not have like the girl fighting game from. They better not have the girl fighting game that they had in Yakuza Zero. Um, hello. I would question how you know who he is, but he has been getting pretty famous. And anyone really just has to look up that his name is Kiryu Kazuma and then look up the news from like 10 years ago to see who he is. Kiryu-san, correct? We've been expecting you. Please head to the mansion at the end of the bridge. What kind of place is this, anyway? This is Purgatory, the Garden of Lost Souls. The Florist Society is the master here, and he knows all. Some legendary informant, huh? I'm gonna step in there. I'm gonna find out that this guy's bodyguard is Majima. I am now expecting Majima around every corner in this game. Ooh, that's a cool looking
桐生
place.
一馬出所早々派手にやってるみてえだな
Having parole raising hell
あん
already.
たがサイの花や
I love any area that has like water casting shadows
登場界
on
の100億
yeah, it has like water casting shadows.
ユミと水木って姉妹の情報だ
Well, dang, he knows everything. Oh, this is perfect for people just joining. I'll get a recap of the plot.
情報を集めるのも金がかかるんだよどこにでも俺の手下はいるキャバ嬢のパンツの色から裏の取引表沙汰になってない殺しまで全て俺のところに話が入ってくるそして俺はその星の数ほどの情報をつなぎ合わせて客の欲しい正確な情報を提供するんだだから俺の情報は高いわかるよな
今は無理だでも時間がない
だろうな
おいおい
10年前堂島の竜っていや相当なもんだった俺はヤクザってのが死ぬほど嫌いでなだが情報屋ってのはとどのつまり覗き趣味でよあんたが天下の登場会敵に回して何しでかすか実のところ興味津々なんだ
それじゃ
だが ただで情報をやったんじゃ他に示しがつかねえ。俺は
I feel like he's gonna
部屋
ask
じゃ
him
ね
to
え
do
こ
a
とは嫌い
job.
なんだ。
つまり
仕事をしてもらおう。
Yep. Okay. Yep.
堂島
Figured.
の竜にしかできねえ仕事をな。
Beat Goro Majima. There's someone I need you to defeat. You really couldn't have asked anyone else. It's Goro Majima. Well, okay, yeah, I'll go out of it. I'll do it. Oh, sweet, fighting ring! Heck yeah, bring back the fight ring.
地下闘技場か。
It's time for Kengen. It's Kengen
金
again.
の使い道を思いつかねえ金持ち。血見るのが好きな変態どもがお得意様よ。
So basically the exact same people. Rich fools with too much money to burn and bloodthirsty psychos. Exact same.
ここはサイの河原だ。
Oh, that's right. Purgatory was from the Yakuza 0, wasn't it? Yeah, it was from Yakuza 0, but Majima visited it.
3人勝ち
If I
抜け
remember
ば賞
correctly.
金が出る。そいつを手に入れられれば、そいつを情報料としてもらおうじゃねえか。
All right, who's ready for Kengen? You know, when really looking at it with stuff like this, it actually does. It's an interesting evolution that, like, from what I forget their name, but it was like the same guy who the lead developer for the Virtua Fighter series was also the lead developer for the was like also the lead creator for the Shenmue series, to where like that's and those that was basically like those were the two series he's really well known for. And then after I'm not sure like when the timelines line up, but like after he stopped making, I think it was after he stopped with Shenmue 2, that's when Yakuza started as like by game devs who were inspired or like really inspired by Shenmue and what Shenmue did. And they've now developed basically kept the torch going and kind of made the superior Shenmue to the point where now that dev team is being at that well, not the same dev team, but like that company of developers is being asked to handle that creator of Shenmue's other known work, Virtua Fighter. And I'll be honest, I've never played a Virtua Fighter. I'm one of those people that didn't really have much interest in it because for me, for a fighting game to interest me, if it's not a series I'm already a fan of, I gotta really like its visual. I gotta really like its visual style. It's just it's just one of my things. It's one of the reasons I've never really gotten into Mortal Kombat. But so Virtua Fighter is like very basic visual style was like never really interested me. But now that Ryuga Gotoku Studio, now that the studio that made Yakuza is working on it, oh, I'm very interested. Okay, I'm gonna actually take a short break here. I need to get some more tea, and when we get back, when I get back, we're gonna be fighting. I'm gonna go through these 3 fights. So, whilst I'm gone, if you feel like doing so, take your bets now. What kind of gimmick do you think these 3 fighters I'm gonna have to fight are gonna have? Like, is it gonna be crazy prison? Is it gonna be a crazy prisoner? Like brought out of jail is going to be like spoon wielding serial killer. What kind of gimmicks do you think they're going to have? Feel free to even guess names if you want. Do you think it's going to be like the psycho clown or like the guy who hunts psycho clown or like a psycho who hunts psycho clowns? Anyway, I'll be back in just a little bit. I had to get some food, but now that I did, um, I found out over the break that the stream at some point early in this stream, the OBS disconnected, and that cut the stream feed. And while I was able to bring Twitch back, it looks like the YouTube version of this stream never recovered and never came back after that initial disconnection. So instead of how things usually go, where this stream is being streamed on YouTube at the same time, so if you wanted to, you could watch it on YouTube. I'm gonna have to as soon as I get the chance this weekend, I'll upload this second part to YouTube. That's so that it can be watched. But anyway, let me go and talk to him here.
いいか桐生、これからこの先のリングで3人の男と連続で戦ってもらう。ルールは素手であること以外には特にない。
Okay.
好きに
No
暴れてもらっ
weapons,
て
no
結
armor.
構
Got
だ
it.
高額な金の代償だ。強いやつとやってもらう。で、3人に勝ったら仕事をしたと認めてやろう。
Okay.
どうだ、分かったか。
You'll know how I say sometime I've said like multiple times, including earlier this stream, how the ideas for where I get ideas for video games often comes from the strangest places. Just seeing this guy here say the phrase bare knuckle immediately made me come up with an idea for a beat 'em up game. Just seeing this guy say the phrase bare knuckle made me immediately come up with an idea for a beat 'em up game called Bare Knuckle, but instead of BARE, it's BEAR, and just the whole premise is that you play as a bear. Again, these ideas hit me at the strangest times. Your friendly Alfarius, thank you for the follow. Well, Alfarius, if they do exist, I do appreciate you being so friendly. Yeah, welcome to the channel. And again, for all those new here who wonder what I do here, my name is Brawl Kaiser. I tend to play a lot. I'm willing to play almost anything, but I tend to play a lot of RPGs and a lot of lesser-known good video games. I also am. I'm a lot of cult classics, indie games, games that like maybe 5 people know about those, but those 5 people really love that game. I'm also starting like more and more. I've started. This isn't one of the main things I do on the channel, but in recent months, one thing started doing more and more is like playing like a playing games from beloved series or like beloved games for the first time. Like I just finished playing Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time, playing this now for the first time. At some point, I'm definitely gonna get to playing games like the original Silent Hill 2 for the first time because I've never gotten to play that. I interestingly